The portal flashes green for half a second, then refreshes. Your request now reads, "Closed, no further action required." You never saw an answer, you never saw a choice. That's the paradox. The system finished your case without ever deciding it. It didn't feel dangerous at the start. It felt tidy. You filled in the boxes, attached the files, clicked submit. A reference number appeared, neat and official, like a receipt for fairness. The screen told you everything was in progress. Not delayed, not blocked, just moving somewhere you couldn't see. So you waited. When you checked back, nothing had changed. Same status, same wording, the kind of stillness that feels temporary. You told yourself it would be strange to interfere. Processes have their own pace. Interrupting them feels like jumping the queue. What you couldn't see was that the workflow wasn't pacing itself, it was counting. Take a medical referral. Your doctor sends it off. You're told the clinic will contact you. Weeks go by. You assume demand is high, that someone is triaging urgency. You don't chase because you don't want to seem anxious. Then, one day, you're told the referral is no longer active. It wasn't rejected. It wasn't assessed. It simply aged out. No response was logged on your side, so the system concluded the loop was complete. Or think about a school application. You upload proof of address, vaccination records, identification. Each upload ticks a box. The checklist looks satisfied. You assume the remaining step is human judgment. But the system isn't waiting for judgment. It's waiting for confirmation that you're still there. When none arrives, the application is marked withdrawn. Not by you, by silence. These workflows aren't built around answers. They're built around motion. As long as something is being added, updated, acknowledged, the case remains alive. The moment that motion stops, the system treats it as intent, not your intent, its own. There's a particular cruelty in how clean this looks from the outside. No alarms, no warnings, no message saying, if you don't respond, this will end. The status language stays polite, almost soothing. Pending, ongoing, under consideration. Words that suggest patience is being rewarded, when in fact patience is being recorded as absence. This shows up at work in quieter ways. A role you're told is still being scoped. A contract amendment that's with legal. You wait because you've been taught that waiting is respectful. Later you're told the window is closed, the headcount shifted, the budget cycle ended. Nothing was decided against you. The process simply moved to a state where you no longer existed inside it. What's happening is simple but rarely named. These systems are designed to resolve volume, not truth. Open cases are backlog. Backlog is risk. The easiest way to reduce risk isn't to decide faster, it's to let cases evaporate when the user stops feeding them. Silence becomes the most efficient filter. Notice how responsibility is arranged. If the system makes a decision, someone owns it. If the system times out, no one does. The closure looks neutral, automatic, inevitable. There's nothing to argue with because no one argued with you. By the time you notice, the language has already shifted. Closed, completed, archived, past tense, as if the matter naturally reached an ending, like a season changing, and you're left with an odd feeling of self-blame. You replay the timeline, wondering what you missed. Was there an email, a checkbox, a deadline hidden in plain sight? The system never told you what it needed, but you're certain the failure must be yours. That's the design doing its quiet work. These workflows depend on a specific type of person to function smoothly. Someone orderly, patient, trusting. Someone who believes that if a process exists, it's aiming toward a conclusion. Someone who waits for their turn because they assume turns are being tracked. The final paradox is this: the quality you rely on to navigate systems, your willingness to wait, to comply, to not make noise, is exactly what allows the system to close your case without ever touching it.